Behold! Witness the descendant of the Lord of Weaponry's might!
Please go. No need for a farewell.
See you later. Let's play again next time.
You didn't cause any trouble last night, did you? Is it just me, or did their expression turn even more sour as we were leaving?
Hey! Why are you staring at me?
Who knows? Maybe some troublemakers sneaked in and ransacked their kitchen in the dead of night.
What did you just say?
Oh, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. What's on your mind, Head Librarian? A crane? Well, while there are many crane reliefs and statues in Jingyu City, they're mostly cultural relics. Ecologically speaking, cranes are typically found near wetlands by rivers, right? They wouldn't normally go to a high place like Mount Jianchue except during migration. What was so unusual about it? That was probably just your imagination, Head Librarian. How could there be a bird that huge? By the way, what do you think of those people, Shin?
Their noodles are super tasty.
Noodles? You're all about food. Haven't you noticed anything unusual about those people?
Are you referring to their tourist scams or selling mass-produced stuff?
That's the term one would expect from the erudite Head Librarian.
Come on, speak in plain language.
Those people are extraordinary. Field of vision refers to the limit of what the naked eye can perceive. For example, to explain red, the audience should understand the concept of colors. But those people see colors in anomaly, which only we're supposed to see.
Precisely. Regular folks don't see what we do. To them, things outside their field of vision get altered and rationalized. Most people see contaminated animals as greenish. They don't grasp that crystals are growing on their flesh. But those Qianli people perceive things as we do. I wonder if Master Yuanquan knows anything about this. Wait, is he being lenient with them because he's already aware of this? I don't get it. Let's keep moving. The mist is too dense. Even the mist clearing lamp won't help us here. There should be temporary purifiers nearby. Let's activate them. If you get the angle just right, you can activate multiple purifiers in one go. Great job! You're getting the hang of using this mist clearing lamp. You can keep it.
burning. The fire is burning.
Signal's much better now. Watch my back, Shin. I'm contacting Master Yuanquan again.
Basti, I'm fine. Forgive only from the flames. In the name of Florence. The fire is burning.
Walk in the rain.
If you get the angle just right, you can activate multiple purifiers in one go. The mist is clearing up. I'll try contacting Master Yuanquan. No luck. Let's move upward before giving it another shot.
is burning. The fire is burning.
The mist is back. I'm counting on you, head librarian of Emaon. Yeah, activate all the purifiers just like before. All right, we should have some peace for a little while. Let me reach out to Master Yuanquan for now. This is Tangzi speaking, Your Excellency. Last night, we encountered cerulean vapor and rampaging beasts, so we had to seek refuge at the Jianli clan to ensure the head librarian's safety. It was a hasty decision, and I regret not being able to inform you promptly.
No worries. Your quick thinking was commendable. How are you and the head librarian faring now?
All is well.
I'm awaiting you at the heart of the royal palace. Please escort our esteemed head librarian there. You will be passing through the dam, and the situation there can be precarious. It's essential to protect the head librarian and deliver our esteemed guest to me safely.
Sure. Let's go ahead. You heard Master Yuanquan, right? He's waiting for you. We're almost there. Once we climb up here, it's the restricted area open only to royal members.
I remember reading a book about the royal palace in Qingyu City. It detailed a perennial waterfall cascading from the mountain and merging into the Grandeur River.
Yep, and this is the very waterfall the book talked about. It originates from the Tianchi Lake atop the mountain where the palace is located. When the crisis broke out, we pinpointed the Tianchi Lake as the pollution source, so we promptly sealed the sluice gates to halt the flow. However, the water infrastructure in Qingyu City is ancient, left largely unaltered due to its historical value. So, when we attempted to shut the gates, we discovered many of them weren't functioning properly. We took great efforts in repairing them, but by then, the polluted water had already seeped downstream. Fortunately, it appears the repairs are nearly complete now. Once we overcome this crisis, we'll reopen the gates and restore the picturesque surroundings.
Hatsu, you're just in time. The sluice gates were recently repaired, but these repairs were temporary and lacked foolproof assurances. With cerulean water now pooled here, the cerulean vapor is notably intense. Please be careful. Another of our members will meet you on the opposite side.
The fire is burning.
là.
Please, just go ahead and avoid lingering here. The dam is still undergoing repairs and its stability is uncertain. Moreover, we've detected seismic activity near Mount Tianxia. Hopefully not, but the chances are significant.
This must be Master Yanshin's esteemed guest.
Exactly. I'm escorting Head Librarian for an audience with His Excellency.
Behind me is a hidden passage leading to the Royal Palace. Please pass through it.
All that hard work paid off. The Royal Palace is just ahead. Choose the world's heart for founding a nation, and choose the nation's core for erecting a palace. This was Jisia's message to his people when he decided to establish his capital here. Over the centuries, it has grown and transformed into what we see today. All monarchs bowed, kingdoms melded as one. Atop Mount Jianchue gleams Qingyu, the sun. This excerpt stems from the poem of Qingyu City, written by an ancient scholar. Quite remarkable, isn't it? Ah, here comes our guide. Here, Ming Xiaomin.
Esteemed Head Librarian and Zero, I'm Ming from Weishi, assigned by Master Yuan Chuan to lead you through the Royal Palace. The palace has a complex layout, so please stick close to me to avoid getting lost. In ancient times, not only did the Emperor live here, but all the government offices were also housed within these walls. This pathway used to be the minister's route to the court, linking to the main hall by the Tianqi Lake. Unfortunately, it's now submerged due to neglect. This way leads to the Lake Observation Pavilion. That one to the Royal Library, and the pavilion on the other side was for military matters.
Your knowledge is truly impressive, Ming.
Well, it's just part of my job. When not on Weishi duties, I delve into folklore and relic research, specializing in Qingyu City's ancient history.
Ming, why not explore Shu Customs? You have a Tang Sect member right here for first-hand information. I promise you exclusive insights. You could write numerous essays from what I share. Fame and recognition await.
Not interested. You're only after publicity. Forget it. I won't be part of your camera show.
pathway are Min Xiaomin. Your desire for exposure is quite evident.
We've arrived. Tianchi Lake.
Please go ahead, Head Librarian.
Master Yuan Chuan is expecting Yuan Zero's arrival. We won't be accompanying you any further.
No worries. That old man, Master Yuan Chuan, is friendly and won't give you a hard time.
This is incredible.
What's wrong?
The view from the mountain never used to be like this.
Oh, how was it before?
It was cool before you came here. There were no lights, and at night, all you could see were the stars and the river.
Isn't it a shame to have nothing on such fertile land?
No. Back then, it was just right for us. We Tianli people are toughened by the mountains, wilderness, and blizzards. That was the ideal scenery for us.
So we've disrupted your ideal scenery, I suppose.
That was my initial thought too. But for now, well, it's not bad. I've never seen a clan as large as yours. How many people do you have?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Hey, Brother Sanglo. How many people do we have now?
I'm trying to calculate, but it's proving tricky. We have over 500,000 capable men and women for farming, and with the elderly and kids, the total must exceed 700,000.
No way, that many already.
I had my doubts at first as well, but based on reports from our clan and others who've joined us, that's the count. Just tallying up the numbers for our people used over 2,000 counting knots, enough to fill numerous carts.
How many clans have joined us?
It's 1,900 miles from the East Sea shores to here. A total of 147 clans, 325 families, and 864 bloodlines have united with us. Of course, we can't mobilize all of them, so most have remained where they were. As for our followers, roughly 200,000 people have come with us.
Wow, that's quite a crowd. Are they getting along well?
Mostly, though there are occasional tensions. Adjusting to new neighbors takes time, especially with so many clans living together.
Got it. When we get back, let everyone know we're halting our upstream journey for a good rest.
Ji Xiao. Are you really the patriarch of your clan? Feels like Sang Luo is the one who actually does the management.
That's a good one, Lord of Weaponry. My focus is on those details. For a massive clan like ours, knowing when to advance, when to pause, when to fight, and when to rest is far more critical than numbers.
You know what? Sometimes I think Brother Sang Luo might be better suited for this role. Maybe I should pass on the chieftain title to him.
That's a good one too, Chieftain. That wraps up our newly cultivated fields for this year.
How about plans for next year's plots? Any ideas on that?
I've already sent people to survey the wasteland. Once that's done, we'll relocate our people there.
How's the progress on clearing the wasteland?
It takes around 10 days for 5 strong laborers to clear an acre. With oxen, it might speed up, but we're short on oxen.
It takes 3 to 4 years for a calf to mature enough to plow, and they eat a lot of grass. Legion, could you spare some of those miraculous crystals for the craftsmen to craft farming tools?
Farming tools? You're planning to make hoes and plows with cerulean crystals?
Yeah, we've got plenty of weapons now. If those crystals can handle enemies, they surely can handle rocks and roots just fine. But with our current population and land, we'll need a huge amount of tools. Mind sharing how many cerulean crystals are left?
You really want to know the number?
Yep, but it's okay if you'd rather not say.
Well, it's about time. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere.
Oh, that looks as it's a fantastic spot. This mountain seems endless. How much farther do we have to go?
We're not even halfway there yet.
Wait, hold on. You're not still bothered by our last duel, are you?
Why bring that up now?
Because this place seems so isolated. Perfect for hiding corpses.
Am I that devious to you? If I wanted you dead, do you think you'd still be standing here?
Can you keep up with us, Brother Sang Luo?
Yeah. I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Stop acting tough, Brother Sang Luo. Let's take a breather.
Thank you. It's...
been following this path upstream, Legion. We didn't spot any cerulean crystals at the mountain's base. About 5 miles up, we started spotting crystal fragments among the pebbles, though they were tricky to spot. By the time we hit 10 miles, the crystals resembled gravel. 20 miles in, they were larger, like pine nuts. And now they're nearly the size of bird eggs. So you're leading me toward the source of this stream where we can find a vein of cerulean crystals as well, right?
Exactly. We Tianli folks aren't one to forget kindness. You've shared your farming techniques with us, so it's only fair I share our forging methods in return.
Now I see why your clan was reluctant to leave this mountain. If we had such a rich mine, we'd stay put too.
My clan has safeguarded this mine for generations. It was only during my reign that we began crafting weapons from it, even though we've never ventured beyond these borders. On the other hand, some so-called peaceful clan nearly conquered the entire region and still sought to expand their domain.
Gosh, you can be quite harsh sometimes, you know.
Weapons made from cerulean crystals are incredibly sharp and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. If not for your words, I wouldn't have brought you here.
Huh? What did I say?
You.
You mentioned using those crystals to craft farming tools, Chieftain.
Oh, right. That's what I mentioned. Imagine crafting pots with it for tastier dishes, hoes for easier plowing, and wheels for sturdier carts. What's so special about it that it's stuck with you for so long, Lord of Weaponry?
Our chieftain is always like this. A bit carefree. Please excuse him.
Here we are.
The scenery here is truly breathtaking. What's the name of this place?
Jianjie Lake.
Jianjie Lake. A great name.
My clan has safeguarded this mine for generations. It was only during my reign that we began crafting weapons from it. Even though we've never ventured beyond these borders. Weapons made from cerulean crystals are incredibly sharp and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. If not for your words, I wouldn't have brought you here.
Mostly, though there are occasional tensions. Adjusting to new neighbors takes time, especially with so many clans living together.
The view from the mountain never used to be like this. There were no lights, and at night, all you could see were the stars and the river.
Sangluo.
Yes, Chieftain.
As you see, with our people scattered across this vast region, future traffic could pose a challenge. It might be a good idea to establish a settlement. And as for where to put it, what do you think about building it on this mountain, Legion?
A city here? But why?
Why not? Don't you want our people here?
That's not the case. But are your people okay with this? They're not used to mountain life yet. Why not consider building at the mountain's base? Wouldn't that be more practical? I see your point now. If conflicts arise unexpectedly between those clans,
now that we have so many people, it's time to pause. Charging forward blindly might lead us to ruin. Let's hold off on further exploration for now. We need to give our people time to get to know each other.
Get to know each other, huh? Some of those clans have crossed paths with us before, and I'm sure they'll have conflicts with your people down the line.
Well, as long as we can build a life here, this is home. Arguing at home beats arguing out there without a place to return to. And even if clashes happen, your people will help smooth things over, right?
I don't recall agreeing to be a mediator.
Looks like I can rely on you more in the future, Lord of Weaponry.
Hey, Song... whatever. How did your chieftain end up like this?
Sorry, but you better get used to him sooner rather than later.
Has that thing always been there?
I've visited here countless times but never noticed such a pillar before.
This pillar must be ancient.
Oh, can you determine its era of origin?
No, I can't. It's just a hunch. The structure. I'm afraid it has stood here since before humanity emerged.
Hold on. Jisha!
Don't worry, it's sweet. Good to know it's not poisoned. This place is truly remarkable. Let's build our city around this lake.
Yes, Chieftain.